Hello folks, welcome to another video. Microsoft Sim, as per usual. The aircraft on your screen, this gorgeous beast, the Cannibal Queen livery. This is the Boeing PT-17 Stearman, folks. Gorgeous aeroplane. So what's this flight about? Well, good question. I'm glad you asked. I wish I had an answer. Other than just because I feel like it. No, look, there is a purpose to it. I felt like a flight in the Stearman, number one. Number two, the place that we're flying around or in or over this morning has kind of been in the news the last couple of days. For all the wrong reasons, unfortunately. And it's an evolving story, and it's not going to get better with time, folks. I'm talking of Tonga, the Kingdom of Tonga, out there in the South Pacific. Home to about 100,000 odd people, from memory. And yeah, the other day she suffered one of the biggest volcanic eruptions in living memory. An absolute ripper, hearing some enormous numbers. And it is still an evolving story. I think we're going to hear enormous numbers around deaths and injuries. And communication's been cut with the kingdom, and I think perhaps with Fiji as well. Am I correct? I don't know. It's hard to stay sort of informed about everything that's happening because it's all sort of coming to light. Quite a remote part of the world, and news will sort of be filtering in day by day. So there's a fair bit unknown at the time that I shoot this video. Anyway, folks, I thought, I'll visit Tonga. Not that I can do much to help the people of Tonga, but I thought it might be an opportunity to have a look at a place that I don't think I've ever flown in Tonga, and have a look at what's available in terms of scenery for Tonga, which unfortunately there's not a lot, from what I can tell. If anyone's watching this video and they source some good Tongan scenery, freeware or otherwise, and you'd like to put that in the comments, feel free. But it's a bit light on. I've got a package installed here for this location, but not much else. Anyway, folks, the plan is basically to get airborne in the Stearman, have a little bit of a fly, have a look at what this part of the world looks like in the simulator, and in the simulator it's going to look a lot better than it currently does in real life. Condolences to the people of Tonga. We've got quite a strong connection with the kingdom over here in Australia. Quite a few Tongans have made Australia home over the years, and I'm sure that the country of Australia will support the people of Tonga during the no doubt lengthy, expensive, and arduous recovery about to unfold. So, folks, we're going to go flying. This is a flight simulation channel. Let's do that, hey? All right. In the rear seat of the Stearman, folks, there's not a lot to do. Turn the fuel on, that often helps. Mixture to rich down the bottom here, that helps. Mags to both. I might turn the battery on. Mags to both, press the starter, and we're pretty much right to go. So we'll switch that over to both. Press the starter. A little bit of juice. Engine start has been achieved. It's that simple, folks. As I film this video, let me just set local baro. As I filmed this video, I saw a comment on another video from a viewer, and thank you, sir, for that, for your kindness, and also for the request. And the request is around featuring sort of a startup process. I know I omit those from my video, mainly because they don't particularly interest me as a viewer. And yeah, I don't like. I'm happy to do it though. I'm happy to show the startup procedure if that's what anyone wants to look at. Don't have a problem with doing so. Avionics on, not that it's particularly relevant. Gonna go VFR. I guess what I was trying to say there is that I'm really happy to feature any aspect of flight or what it is that I do to make make these silly videos if it helps someone, you know. We'll go the nav light on just because we can. It's just after 9 o'clock here in Tonga. I wish I could pronounce the place. Niafu, something like that. Niafu, Tonga. NFTO is the ICAO code, folks. And yeah, bit of custom freeware as I get my controls sorted out here. Unfortunately, few and far between. The parking brake. Away we go. Don't know what the wind's doing. Don't really need to know, do we? Change that view. Doesn't really help me. We might, yeah, we'll just keep trucking down here and we'll sort of head back towards the sort of southwest, I guess. Beautiful aeroplane to fly. Really enjoyed flying it. Nice day here in Tonga by the looks of it. Weather-wise, anyway. There we go. Here we're going to roll through that if we're not careful. A little bit of undulation here. Looks like the terrain is rising as we hit the end of the strip. Nice long strip though. Let's do it, folks. Full juice, a little bit of right boot. Nose will come down momentarily. A little bit more right boot required. Keep it on the centre line, fella. That's not a good job at all. Sort of rotate around about here. I'll keep it straight. Glide in balance, best we can. Beautiful. Have a look at the islands. So this custom freeware has changed the ortho photo as well. The developer has included a better quality ortho photo. Some of these more remote locations in the sim sort of don't have high quality ortho photos. So I appreciate the developer sort of making an effort there. Bloody big hole in the middle of this island. I suspect an eruption has taken place there at some point. Those of you that with a geology bent will understand more about this stuff. The country, this part of the world is basically still being moulded, right? Natural phenomena has an impact on the landscape. Islands being created, islands being destroyed, unfortunately. Let's take some different views for you. Yeah, dirty big crater right in the middle of this island. This is not where the eruption happened. That much I know. Might jump outside, give you a view. There we go. It's quite atmospheric, isn't it? Stearman overhead Tonga. Probably want to reduce that rate of descent, fella. Just let you listen to those sounds for a while, folks, as I perform some clumsy manoeuvres. Try and find that strip again. Not going to be a long flight, folks. Really just a bit of a scratch the Stearman itch. That's all it was about today. It's funny how that sort of happens. You know, you get used to flying a few of your favourites and you enjoy it, and then occasionally you just want to I don't know, you just get a hankering to fly a particular aeroplane. Boat out there. I don't know if that's part of the scenery or part of the stock sim. I'm not sure. Try and find a runway here somewhere, hey? Looks like there may be one down here. Is that a runway down there? No. Where our runway at, folks? It's okay, gives me more of an excuse to fly along this beautiful coastline. So I don't know if I've got any Tongan viewers to the channel. If I do, or of Tongan heritage, let me know. Happy to hear from you in the comments, and I hope that you and your families are safe. Very uncertain, scary time though at the moment, isn't it? This looks like a runway down here, folks. Am I big correct? Yeah, I wasn't too far off the mark, just a few miles short. That's alright, we'll sort of slow down here. Try and get ourselves a little bit of a view out the front. Our strip, pretty long strip for us. Don't get too slow though, mate. There we go. Drop it in here over the trees. Never in doubt. Here we go, folks. I'll go to idle. Hold him off a little bit. We're on, folks. I'll keep it straight. A little bit of light braking. That's been the Boeing Stearman, folks, around Tonga. Short flight. No real purpose here other than to explore a part of the world that I'm quite unfamiliar with. Fly an aeroplane that I really enjoy flying, and give my support for what it's worth to the good people of Tonga during a really difficult time. Thanks for your company, folks, and we'll see you in the next video.